So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Jordan.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Batistuta, and that's gone loose. Looking for the run. Batistuta, and the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great ball, and the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Beckham, looking to play him in, but a straight chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Batistuta. Serginho. That's a good run down the left. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And this is Batistuta. And he's in on goal. And the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Thuram at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously...
Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Jordan looking to go forward now. Always onto this. He's picked his way through. Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Conte. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Hit into the middle. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Arsenal have their second corner now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Driving on and making good progress. He's found a way through. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Odegaard. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Arsenal have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He's gone for goal. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. And that should get the job done. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Great chance here from position A1. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Messi! That was travelling.
Jordan have got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful. Just a little more discipline is called for.
Costa Curta is there, and he can pick it up. Now there's a fine ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Beckham. That has been slung wide. Ambitious ball here. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Messi. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Beckham. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. He's through, now is he in? A shot at goal! Now that was very necessary. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Arsenal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
Please have your entry tickets.
So we reached the halfway point.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again. Kante promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass is just off target. Calafiori cuts it out. Well timed, excellent interception. Saka.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's hoisted clear. Vinicius Junior. Odegaard. So what can they make of this? Thuram is onto this. He's tried one! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Cafu. And now the breakaway. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Crosses it in here. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? That is ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Messi. That has not gone well. Beckham. Tries to play it through. Messi looking to run onto it. Oh, well played. And they've got rid.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Can he get it through? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Saka makes the interception. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Thuram! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Thuram brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Batistuta. It's a pretty loose pass. Iniesta, the man with the tools to make a difference here. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Referee's given a throw. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Short changes him with that pass. Messi, look at this chance for a shot! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking for options for movement. There's no flag. Can he finish? That's another chance. Oh, taken with style. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20.
So, time for changes on
Number
both sides,
6.
actually.
Charles.
So we have a
Number
breakthrough.
8.
Now, how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short, shoots! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different out. Real chance! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And now he has 2. Jordan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Batistuta. Fernando Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That's good running with the ball. Conte, foot in. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland, and he's managed to get free, and he shoots! He has done it! Deep into injury time! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score. And that will be it. Arsenal did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Your reflections then, Jim?
Arsenal never really got into this game, and in conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only 1 minute.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that looks a decent ball. Ball's played through. It'll be a throw-in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Neymar swung over, and that has left him in a heap. Haaland. He's found a... Oh, what has happened here? Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Haaland! Missed by a fraction.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's Neymar. And the finish! And he's following up! It's bounced back off the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now that's well seen too. Beckham. Now, can they get him away? Van Nistelrooy is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he was quick to react. Threads one in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Punched away. And he's decided to go for it. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's found a way past. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's fabulous. So much time. Decent chance! Ødegaard, distributed tidily. Now it's Haaland. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a promising position. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No way through. Played out to the left flank. Neymar! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looks across and he's had a shot! Beckham. Quality ball. 30 minutes gone. Odegaard. Now it's Haaland. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been won straight back. Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Pass is just off target. Odegaard. Well read, nice interception.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's intervened well there. Odegaard. No, it's come to nothing. Haaland. Played out towards the right wing. He's picked his way through. Played in with terrific header. It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Arsenal! Half-time imminent. What a time to score. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Now it's Thuram. Neymar, hoisted in. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. It's a pretty loose pass. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Arsenal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Here we go again then. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Rashford. Costa Curta tries making a foray down the right. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi gets into a good position. It's a mighty effort! Arsenal and a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Beckham looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, that has not gone well. Good ball, good take. He's under a lot of pressure there. Pinches it off him. And they've got rid. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Rashford.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Haaland. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great chance! Caught offside that time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's picked it up out wide. It's Neymar! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And one more try! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ødegaard. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That is good alertness. Short changes him with that pass. And this is Messi. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
Both sides then
Numero
taking this
4.
chance to turn to their
6.
benches.
Beckham. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19. Il
He has
numero
found a
21.
way through.
Il numero 7. Attenzione, un cambio.
Deftly away. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Conte goes direct. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Thinks about the shot. Great vision.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in. Oh, this is a great position. Denied by an instinctive save.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot.
Good effort from distance. And that is the last effort of the game. Arsenal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Thuram voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. And it's been played through. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Yamal! Yamal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Roberto Carlos, he's picked his way through. Batistuta. Now it's Thuram, played out to the right. He has found the way through. Ødegaard, Messi, tries to cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Here comes another cross. Keeper's dealt with that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Bale. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Platini. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Chance, surely! And he's done it!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. Batistuta. Darren Fletcher. And it's Messi. Now it's Thuram. And he's in on goal. Neymar. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's ambitious. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Van Dijk brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Corner number 2 then. And he's made sure that's not getting through. West Ham are looking to go forward now. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Platini. Looking to play him in. In with the challenge. And it's Michel Platini. Look at it. Oh, shooting chance! Gareth glittering Bale! A finish right from the top draw. And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to this.
And the shot! Sticks it away! Back to within one! Interesting!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the
Chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
West Ham go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Yamal getting on for a third of the way through the game. Timber kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for options for movement. Timber calmly anticipates. Neymar's cross. This looks promising. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Yamal. Neymar. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Neymar. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way. Shot a goal! Darren Fletcher. And he's let fly. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Darren Fletcher. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good ball! And he shoots! That is special! Gareth Bale! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Oh, big chance! And it's in! They're back within reach! That was a given, it always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So is this the start of a comeback?
There will be 3 minutes
And it's
added
Michel
time.
Platini. Roberto Carlos. And this is Mohamed Salah. Flings it across. Calafiori getting... It's Neymar! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Spread it left. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But
Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he was quick to get it clear again. Looking for a runner. Timber. Neymar. And Jamal. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Hangs in and climbs up big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Darren Fletcher. It's not an especially good pass, that. Tries to play it through. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! He's got himself an absolute peach. The second half off to a spectacular start. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Delivered with swing.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's picked his way through, and he whips the header. It's in. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 62 minutes is number 8, Yamal. Yamal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Timber. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Goes for a shot! They've done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Which shoots! And he hits the net! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
West Ham take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mohamed Salah. Coming on
Now
the
it's
field
Neymar.
is number
West Ham
18,
finding their passes.
Erling Haaland. Substitution in progress.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Messi. Saliba cuts out the pass. Out to the right. Quality ball. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And this is Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Applies them, and another try! They've scored! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Substitution.
Arsenal making another change here. Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
West Ham looking to pass their way through. Played into the box. Mohamed Salah tries to clear. And here's Platini. Well read, and the danger is averted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now that's well seen too. Distributed tidily. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Nicely weighted ball. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. And the shot! It's a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
How many? Just how many? West Ham could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any
Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was...
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Floated through. He's having a go. And that is wildly off target. Timber picks it up now, and he's managed to get free. Mohamed Salah goes looking wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's chance! And with that, the final whistle. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Please be reminded
How would
that
you sum up
drinking is
what we've
only allowed
witnessed,
in the
Jim?
areas shown
Arsenal
on this map.
desperately
Thank you very
failing
much for your
to
cooperation.
impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
you